I never knew my parents. When I was young, firstborn, my mom got addicted to heroin because my dad, I guess, was a domestic abuser. He would smack the hell out of her every chance he got. He would hit her, yell at her, scream at her, and she got addicted to drugs. My grandpa tells me I'm a lot like her in that she was an amazing person, but she was too stubborn, I hear. Kind of like me. Uh, I was taken away from her along with my brother, Liam, or as he goes by, Albie now. Me and Liam were very close, but some things happened. Everything was fine when I was in second grade. Until second grade, I apparently was angry, or so I was told. I don't remember that well, to be honest. But they put me in an alternative school, and I never went to another public school again. I don't remember why I went there exactly, but they put me in some type of mental hospital when I was around 7 to 10, and I was diagnosed with ADHD. They put me on medication, and I was compliant. I've stopped taking my medication ever since 2020, I think. I have trouble with memory, mostly remembering stuff. Whenever I try to think about stuff, I can't. Even when I remember the most important moments in my life, I just see one picture and a bunch of staticky lines connecting the whole thing, but I can't see it. And I created two OCs. One was me, and the other was my other identity. Nobody liked me because I was an asshole. I used to be angry at the world because I didn't have anybody. No real friends, no real family, and I had no one who ever cared about me. And I think when I was 7, the only mother figure I ever had died right in front of me from lung cancer. And I still remember the time I sat on that couch waiting for her to come back. She never did. Leo, my older brother, started getting into a religion. At first, it started off as Buddhism and meditating, but then he started to get a messiah complex, and he became more narcissistic. He started screaming at me and projecting onto me all his negative emotions and hatred, and he would he almost tried to rape me twice. The second time my brother helped me get him off me, and I almost killed him. Oh my god. Oh, I used to hang around this kid, Bobby. He was the only person who ever cared about me. He hanged around a hood or a ghetto-like area, and we would talk. I would sleep on the floor next to his bed, and we were friends. And for a long time, I was happy, but I, I ran, I ran away because I was dealing with my sexuality and coming to terms with being gay. No, I can't be gay. I can't be gay. That's wrong. That's weird. It's weird to be gay. I told myself because that's what everybody else told me. So I ran. I ran to my grandpa's house. I I don't think he likes me that much because of the arguments we have rarely. I don't like him. I've stopped loving him, but I have nowhere else to go. I don't know where Bobby is. And Albie's also a bad influence, or Liam. I don't know anymore. And I'm not in school anymore because nobody liked me. I was an asshole, I will admit, projecting all my hate. And I hurt people. I bullied people because I was hurting. I wanted them to feel half the pain I was feeling. I wanted them to rot just like I was. And I regret that now. And now I never want to hurt another person again. I know I sound like a pussy who's about to cry right now. I know I sound like a pussy for saying this, but it's the truth. People, it's easy for me to go loose, and it's to the point where Papa thinks of me as something like the Destroyer. He said that to my face, and it still hurts. He thinks very low of me, and I'm afraid to tell him truly that I am gay because I mentioned having a boyfriend, and he said something about getting raped by a big buff black guy or something. Nobody likes me. My family doesn't care about me. I don't really have anyone. And when I was 16, I was considering suicide, and then the love of my life stopped me. He talked to me. He was nice to me. Genuinely nice to me. He didn't care what I was. I didn't even recognize him at the time. He taught me a valuable lesson that day. Kindness does not need a reason. He firmly believed my life mattered just as much as anyone else, regardless of the things I did. And I developed a crush. And I started thinking, this is weird. I'm weird. I can't be gay. No. And he affirmed me. He told me it's not weird to be me. And I still have trouble with my ADHD. I still have trouble with controlling my anger. I don't lash out, or I hope not. But I want to get better. I don't trust the doctor I'm currently with. I want to get re-diagnosed with ADHD because I've heard there's a medicine that stops the voices in your head. Maybe it can calm down the squiggly lines. Maybe it can make the voices stop because I still see Lane and Snara's faces in the corners of my eye. They haunt me sometimes, and that's all I can remember for now. This is who I am. My origin story.